Hey! How are you, everyone? This is kind of a last-minute stream, as always, like I always do. I have been fascinated with this game. All right? You know, Renegade Games, you should call me. Well, you're not returning my emails lately, but that's okay. I don't think I did a great job with the G.I. Joe stuff. I get it. But, Legacy of You. Holy cow. This is really cool. Now, I know it's a little different, but I said I do a couple streams every day. Now, I'm going to explain all this and everything, and we're going to talk about this when I get down to the table. And I'm going to tell you why this game fascinates me so much and why I'm so excited about it, and I have it. I got it from Miniature Market, and I can't stop playing this for some reason, and it's kicking my back end. That's okay. I like games that do that. Red Play Cafe, what's up? Matthew. Hey, Rob. Hope you're having a great day and happy 4th tomorrow. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Gabby, do you have to go in? Excuse me, guys. Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to come out, then you want to come in, then you want to come out. Go. No, everybody stay out now. Unbelievable. I never said this was professional. But we are thorough. Okay? And I promised you guys I would do 3 streams. And I got one that's due to you tomorrow. And then I'm off at the Dice Tower. I'm done filming. I filmed all day today. I also been working on this place, getting it, trying to squeeze everything in. We're doing the best we can here. All right, so I'm going to show you this game, and hopefully I beat out the thunderstorm because I just heard thundercloud. So if I have to leave early, at least you'll know how to play the game at worst. So you're going to have these 10 cards. These are your life, okay? This is everything. Now, I want to show you something first. They give you this thing, and it's a legacy game. It's really cool, and they got everything all broken down. These are all different types of workers and fighters and riders and spearmen and archers. And then you have laborers, which are the little white guys. You have these shells here. You have provisions. You have wood, and you have clay. You're going to be using this, okay? Because there's a couple ways to win this game. Well, there's only one way to win this game, and that's to get all the way off this board, right? So I've got to collect all this stuff and pay this, and then pay the price down here. Well, not so fast, my friends. Because if I ever run out of cards in this deck, this tidal wave comes. And if I don't have these areas developed, okay, I'm going to lose the game. If ever, we start with 1 barbarian and a bunch of town folks, okay? The barbarians are just going to keep on going. Over here, this says +1 barbarian. I've got to add a barbarian every single time. Okay? If they ever make it here, I'll lose the game. Okay? If I ever go to draw a card and I can't, I lose the game. Okay? I'm going to be trying to place these huts and these farms and try to pay the cost to remove these things, because I'm going to try to build an engine where I'm going to try to get as many resources as I can so I can do different things. I'm going to pay provisions. Now, I get this guy for free every turn, okay? And I'm going to go to the side cam because I'm going to try to show you these cards a little bit. Hold on, bear with me. All right, so there we go. So here, if I just discard that, the brown, I always get the brown. But if I want to get rid of the card, meaning exhaust the card and take it off the deck, I can also get a provision, okay? I don't want to do that because I want to build up as many cards as I can, because this thing is going to try to destroy as many cards as they can. And there are little symbols here that says, well, you have to destroy 2 cards from the top of your hand. And that's bad, because every time I run out of this, that tidal wave is going to move. I've got to move fast, and I've got to be smart, okay? I'll explain things as I go, okay? I think, oh, hey, Tom, how are you? Boy, this is a good one, Tom. Tom, this is a good one. I can't stop playing this, and it's kicking the crap out of me. So, anyways, let's go to our top shot here. Okay, so now It's a legacy game, so there's a storybook. As I run into these golden turtle symbols, it's going to have a number in there, and I'm going to have to go in there and I'm going to have to read it and do what it says. And it's usually not good stuff. I mean, nothing's ever good. You know what I mean? You're going to get your butt kicked. This is a different type of game for this channel, but I'm going to tell you this much. It's something that I wouldn't put in front of you if I didn't think it was really, really good. All right, so without further ado, we're going to get going here. Oh, there we go. We're going to take a sip of water here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to harvest. Now, I'm going to go by this thing. So I start by taking 4 cards. Okay, I get a worker, a shell, a provision. Now, if I have one of these, I get a shell, but I don't. And that means putting them out someplace. And you'll see this as I reveal certain things and we go through it. I'm going to get myself 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And I only have 10 cards. So I got to get that thing done real quick or else I'm going to have some issues. I'm going to have some issues. Now, I always get this card for free. So I'm going to take that card. Now, if I take the resource from it, well, I'm going to have to exhaust it. But I'm just going to put it in my discard. Because for now, that's pretty good. Let me get my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. These little round spots will give me provisions. That's cool. I can use that. But the problem is, where am I going to get another shell? And where am I going to get another one of those dudes to get going? Well, I'm going to turn over these cards and hopefully they're going to give me some things that I need. Because as I use these cards, I can get certain things. Now on the bottom here, I have an open slot. And every time I open up one of these areas, I'm going to be able to slide one of these cards underneath. And at the beginning of that turn, I will get one of those every single time. But as you can see, I've got nothing really, really cool here that I'm going to be able to start off with. This one might be good, but I can use the provision. Well, I would get a provision and a wood right off the bat. And then I've got to pay that cost over there, which is a problem. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, I'll tell you what. No, that ain't going to do me any good. Yeah, I'm gonna end up having to trash a card, and that's bad. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to use this, and I'm going to get 2 provisions, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we're going to try to build up our cards here. All right, so I got 2 provisions there, so I'm going to put that there. I got my dude here. What do I want to get that's going to help me every turn? Well, the wood and the shell would help. And I don't want to use this. If I put this here, I'll get it back. If I put it other places, I spend it and it goes away. I'm going to have to wait for that guy to come out a bit. But that would help maybe offset that a little bit. I'm going to bury this card here. And I'm going to get a wood and a shell every turn, okay? Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this, and I'm going to get a wood, because I do need a wood. All right, so that's going to give me a wood. All right, and then I can use this. I can get +1 card. No, I think I'm just going to use it. I'm going to get one of the blue dudes, and that'll be good. So that's what I get. So now I can spend some of this. Do I want to get that? That'd be good. Well, no. I can get that and get a brick every time. That would be good. So I'm going to spend a provision, and I'm going to buy that card. Okay, so that's going to help me. And I think, well, I think I'll use this guy here because I get him back, and that'll give me a provision back. Okay, maybe I can get something a little bit better. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 2 provisions, And I'm going to get this dude here because that'll give me a worker when I need it. All right, that's cool. All right, so I'm building up the cards. So I took all my ammo. I didn't use the barge, okay? So that's a little difficult. I'm going to suffer any attacks, okay? So because I can't pay off the red here, I'm going to get attack, and I'm going to lose a card. And it's going to be discarded from the game. Oh, and it's a good one too because it's an archer. So that's out of the game for me, okay? That still leaves me with another turn to do things. So now I move everything down. Okay, well, yeah. I move everything down. And then I put out 2 new cards. But this person is going to move here. And then we are going to turn over and reveal another dude. Right? Just what we don't need. All right. So that's how that goes. Already we're in trouble. All right. Not cool. That's not how we want to go. That's not how I want to roll. All right. So after that's done, we refresh the card row. Like I said, we are going to take our 4 cards. So we go through this whole thing. This guy comes back. Okay. I'm going to get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 1 card left. That thing's going to move. I got to get that barge moved. Got to. All right. So I got my 4 cards. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get a shell. Okay, which is good. I'm going to get a provision, which is good. And then I get this stuff here, which is a wood. Okay. And a shell. All right. Okay, so now I'm going to take actions. And I will take some action here. Let's see what I got here. Oh, this is good. I can get a provision and a shell, which will help me. But what I need to do, I can get one of those dudes, but I need red. All right, I'm not going to panic here. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pay these 2 laborers and the 2 shells. Okay. Because I got to. Because that's going to come off. This comes off. So what do I get? I get a brick, which is huge. I get a wood, another wood, 3 wood. Okay, good. And then I have to read from in the storybook, number 42. All right? So there's something bad going to happen here. All right? I'm sure of it. Because nothing ever good happens to me. 42. All right, 42. Another canal completed. Another band of rebels seen scouting the camps along the river. The floodwaters flow away from the essential lands and into the streams and rivers, creating a safe land to farm and settle. It is my hope that these men and women will see the restoration of this land and come to help complete this righteous work. In later seasons, we will need to create more canals to take the flood all the way to the sea, where it can finally rest. But today, we will celebrate the work of our hands. File the construction canal card in the box under history. So this is going to go, there is a spot here for history. So boom, that goes there. Can't use that again. Find card 46 in the story and place it face down on top of the barbarian draw pile. Okay, 46. So you have a story deck here. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to find number 46 and I'm going to put it face down onto that there, and then I'm going to close that up. All right, so nothing good's going to happen. Nothing good can happen here. Nothing good. All right, let's get to it. So I got that done. Now, if I'm able to build, see, if I had a dude, see, I need a laborer. And I don't have anything that would get me a laborer. I can build that and put that there, but I don't have a laborer here. All right, so I'm going to get a yellow dude because I desperately need one. Oh, I'm going to get punched here. hold on. I get this card for free, so I'm going to discard that. Then I'm going to get 2 provisions. Well, no, if I do this right, what's underneath here? Oh, I would get a laborer at the start of every turn. So maybe getting rid of this card would help me. But, oh man, 3 wood, a brick. Oh, I can take one of these houses. What does that mean? Equals. Okay, I just got to check something. Because I get messed up with this every time. I want to make sure I'm teaching you right. Because if I'm not, then I failed you, my friends. I would get now. I need the, or I can trash this. Or I can get 2 provisions. No, I can trash this card. Yeah, I'm going to trash this card. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to get a shell right off the bat. Okay? Boom. So next turn, I get one of these bros right there. All right, that's how we get that going. Now I'm going to get a provision and a shell for this person. So I'm going to take that and that. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to get a warrior here. Actually, it is a rider. And I'll put that there. And then I'm going to have to trash 2 cards. And I don't have 2 cards to trash. I can take this and get the yellow, which I need, because I got to get rid of this person next turn. So now, if I get provisions, if I spend these 2 provisions, hey Paul, how you doing? If I spend these 2 these and trash that, I can at least stop that from trashing a card. Well, I can. Yeah, because why not? So I'm going to spend this. I'm just going to spend 3 provisions, and then I'm going to trash these 2 cards. They're gone. I'm going to get a white and a red guy. Okay? So now that's good. So I'm okay with everything. I'm going to put my blue guy here. All right? And I'm going to get a provision back. All right? That's going to help me somehow, some way. All right. So now I would suffer a tax, but I can pay the cost. I can pay the ransom. Okay? A fighter and a laborer. Boom. All right, so that stops that from happening. Okay, now we're going to refresh the roll. This is going to come down. This will come down. This will come down. Oh, no. These 2 go down to there, and I add only 1. Okay, so boom. No. Oh, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I've got to knock these people off because they are going to do something for me. +1 go. Draw 1 card from the top of the draw pile. Townfolk draw pile. All right, so now we're going to go 1 here and then there. Oh, that's a good card too. All right, so now we go back to the beginning phase, and our thing comes back out. Only it's here. I'm going to go to draw a card, but I can't. So I have to shuffle all these cards. Well, I take this card, and I have to shuffle these cards, which means the flood moves up 1. Okay? The minute you can't do that, the flood moves up. Okay? Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. So I've got to get moving here again, or else I'm going to be in some serious hurt here. All right. So I'm going to take 3 more cards. 1, 2, and 3. So, jeez. All right. This might help. This might. All right. This might work. this might work. All right, I got plenty of shell. This guy comes back. I got a provision here. Okay, I got that. Okay, so what I'm going to get, I get my 4 cards. I get 1 worker, or laborer, as it's called. I'm going to get another laborer, a shell, and a provision. If you ever run out of resources, you can't draw them anymore, so you got to spend them. Okay, so that's good. Then I get a wood, which I've got to spend some wood at some point, and another shell. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So I got 1 brick. I want to get one of these areas opened up so I can bury a card. So what am I ready to do? Okay, so what I'm going to do here. Okay, whoops. I get this card for free. We need cards. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to pay 2 workers. Pay 2 workers and 2 shells. Okay. So that's going to go in there. I'm going to put those in there. And I am going to unleash this card. Oh, but here's where it's bad. Okay. That means 2 of those guys are going to come out. So now I'm in trouble here. All right, so that goes off the board for now. So I need to pay. All right, so why do? Hold on here. Oh, I get a brick, a wood, and I have to get rid of a card. So this card, of course, and a brick and a wood. Another wood and another brick. I'm running out of stuff here. So I'm going to pay this and get a shell and a provision because I need them. Because I'm going to need them for what I need to do here. I got a blue and a yellow. I need another yellow. Oh, this would be good though. I would get a worker every time. I would get a worker every time. Shh. If I play this guy here, I will get a provision. So I want a provision. What's under here? A provision. So if I pay, but I need the 2, why? Oh no. Alright, so I'm going to discard this and get a worker. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. I'm going to hold up with these cards because I'm going to pay 1 worker, 1 brick, 1 wood. Okay. And what would that give me if I took it from any guy I want? All right. You don't have to take it from any particular point. I could pay that there, pay that there, pay that there. I'm going to take that out and I'm going to get any guy I want. All right, which is going to be a yellow dude. Okay, which is an archer. Let's call them what they are. An archer. Now I'm going to pay 2 provisions, okay, and to fight here, okay, and I'm going to cash in all these guys, boom, 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 and I'm going to defeat this card, which is cool. All right, so that gets defeated. I get, here's what I get as the spoils. I get 2 shells, and I get a wood, which I have more wood than I will ever need in my life. All right, so that defeats that. Good. Now, I have a brick. Do have some cards here. I can get another red guy. Well, I need a white guy, which is a laborer. And then I need 2 provisions to pay. Yep. So this red guy will just help me later on. Okay. So I'm going to get that. Boom. All right. So now I've got to find a way to get this loose. All right. So I don't want to spend any more provisions. I've done that. I've got to start busting this out. Oh, this will help. This would help. Gee, I wonder if I lose the card instead, and then just get that and get a provision automatically. But what does that mean? I can get any guy I want. Oh, I can change any worker into any color I want. Oh, as you go. I see. Nah, my thing is to get this. And I've got to play it a little safe here. Actually, I really don't have much of a choice here. So let's see how we're going to do this. All right. Yeah, I guess that's the only way I can do it. Okay. So we're going to go into the attack phase, which will cost me this and 2 provisions. Okay. I was able to pay that. Not a problem. This is going to come down. And as you can see, things are getting a little squirrely here every single time. So now I actually lose somebody. They get discarded because they're going to get overrun, because I actually have to move these 2 here and put that out. So now I'm just down to these certain areas. I've got to take these guys out, or else I'm going to have some problems here. It looks like I just have problems, period. Oh boy. This is tough. So this comes back. Boy, oh boy. And then I got this thing creeping up on me again. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4 cards here that I'm going to, which means next turn. Yeah, and yeah. Well, that kind of helps here, because we can kind of get something going here. All right, hold on here. Hold on here, folks. All right, so I got a red guy. This guy comes back. So we took our 4 cards. I get a white. I get a laborer. And then I need one of any color, which would be the red. I'm going to take a red one for now. Okay. That's good. Then I come over here. I get another laborer. I get another shell. I get a provision. Then down here I get a wood, which I only have 1 wood left, so I got to spend those. And I get a shell. Alright, I've got way too many shells. Way too many shells. Alright. So we need some provisions. So we get this card automatically. I'll take it and I'll put it on top of my pile. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay these 2 bricks. I'm going to get 2 bricks. And what I'm going to do is pay the 3 bricks and 1 wood and a worker or a laborer, and I'm going to take this off, and this is going to come off, and it will give me +1 card, which +1, draw a card from the top of your ready pile. Okay, so I get to use that card if I choose to. So that is going to go here, which means I'm going to get a provision right off the bat. All right, cool. So this is out. So I move that out of the way, which means I can slide a card under there, which would give me something that I might need. How about generating a rider every turn? Or with the way the reds are going, I think this is the way to go. To generate a fighter each turn. I need resources, is what I need. So, how do I want to do this? I could put a guy here to get any color I want. I'm going to have to pay a brick over there, pay 2 shells, which is fine, pay 2 provisions, which is not fine. Well, if I pay this, I'm going to get a provision. All right, so we got a provision there. Let's get 2 more provisions for this card. I think we can pull this off. Hold on, 2 provisions. And then I would, if I sacrifice this for a blue, that might be good. No, I can't sacrifice anything because I'm going to get drained here. Okay, so I'm going to push that there and I'm going to take the wood. But the wood isn't going to help me unless I start unleashing that. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fight this person right here. Okay. Oh, actually, I can fight that person right there. No, but I can pay that. I can't pay the brick. I can pay the 2 shells. But I would get +1 card, so it wouldn't matter. But I would save the provisions and be able to draw a card. So if I fight that there and just pay these 3 of any color, that'll kill that. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that out. Put those provisions back. Now I'm going to get 1 card from the top here and put it into my discard pile. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so that gets discarded. Now, I do have provisions here. I could take these 2 and pay that and get these 2 cards, which aren't going to kill me. Okay? To have in my thing. So that's all my actions. I've got all this wood. It's not doing me any good. So what's going to happen is, oh, I didn't think about that. All right, I don't have, so I'm going to have to discard a card. Psh. Well, that was bad. That's going to discard that card. And then I'm going to have to reshuffle this. I think I come out of this all right. And then discard the top card, which is a good card, to pay that and that. So I did that. Pay the 2 shells for that one. All right. And now, because I had to reshuffle cards, that's going to move up, come up and catch me. Oh, man. Remember, you can trade 2 shells for any provision you need. Yeah, but I don't need any provisions right now. It wasn't about provisions. It was about just trying to survive. All right, so that's going to move here. Then we're going to fill that here, that there, and then 2 cards come out. Yeah, awesome. And then we're down to this. Oh, God, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to get out of this? Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Because I got to get moving here. All right, so I've got to pay. Jeez, that comes back. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. All right, so I get one of these. I get a laborer, brick, and a wood. My last wood, but we're going to change that. Then I'm going to get a laborer, a shell, and a provision. Okay. Then I get a wood, which I don't have any wood, but I do get a shell. And I get a guy of any color. Any color except the one I need, of course. Oh no, I get a red guy. I'm sorry, I'm looking at that there. I get a red guy, which I need a red guy. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so I'm going to get some workers here. So the first thing I'm going to do, which is going to absolutely slay me, is I'm going to trade those in and the two things, and we are going to move up. We're going to get a brick and a wood, which I only get a brick, and then I got to get rid of 2 cards. Awesome. Oh, the 2 cards I needed too. All right, so that's going to go away. All right. So now I'm going to pay a white card. I get this card for free. Pay a white card. I'm going to pay a card to get a laborer. Then I'm going to pay 3 wood, 1 brick, and a worker here. Give me some wood back and a brick, and then I'm going to get this, and I'm going to put that there, which is going to give me a provision. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to pay this. Okay, I can do this. I'm going to pay this to bring out a rider. I'm going to pay this to get a laborer, which I'm going to move right there. And I'm going to take a fighter. Then I'm going to pay this to get a provision and a shell. Boy, this is not going to end up well. I'm going to pay 1 provision to fight her. Okay. So that's going to go there. And I'm going to fight her. And that means I have to go to story 12. But, boy, that can't be very good. All right, so story 12. Let's see what happens. Story 12. Let's hope it's something I get something good. It is days like these that make me yearn for home. There are still people, our people, who do not see. They cannot see that the work that we are doing is for all the empire. They only see a chance to take. My heart bleeds for them and their ignorance, just as my men bleed for our work to carry on. We push back a strong foe, but the cost of our own warriors is high. My thoughts will be with the rest of my warriors tonight as they remember the fallen. File the barbarian card in the box under history. Okay, so that goes into the history section. Take 2 damage. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you. 1, 2. I only want to see what they were. And then take 3 shells. Yeah, wow. Can do a lot with those, huh? 1, 2, 3. These shells are useless. All right. Well, I can trade them in for you know what? That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Hold on there, folks. Okay, so there we go. So that's how that happens. All right, so we fought that, and we survived. So I'm going to take 3 of these and buy a brick. All right. I'm going to take 2 of these and buy a provision. I'm going to take another 3 of these. I'm going to buy another brick. That's what I want to do, folks. All right. So that's all my cards. I've got 4 cards. Oh no, that thing's going to move up. That's going to go back there. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to take a provision. Buy that card. Yeah, things are going south really quick. So now this is all going to move up here. I've got to take these guys out. And then we're going to turn over 2. Oh, I forgot to pay the cost. Don't worry. I will pay them. 1 provision, 1 wood, 2 shells, and 1 brick. Woof! It was a little costly to keep them off my back. All right. But now I've got to open up a can of whoop ass. That's for damn sure. All right. So I take all these cards, and because those cards are gone, I have to shuffle these. And there are not many cards here, folks. Uh-oh. That's bad. So the first thing I'm going to do, of course, is take this card. I'm not even going to question it. So I take these 4 cards. I'm going to get a worker. I get a worker of any color, which would be red. No, yellow. I'm going to take a yellow worker. All right. Then, from here, I get another worker, a shell, a provision. I get a wood. I get a shell. And I get a red. All right. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. All right, so I harvested. I got 2 bread. I need to get. Yeah, but where's it going to go? Well, I got to get that open somehow. I've got to concentrate on these dudes. They're the ones that are giving me a problem here. So, I got to be able to take 2 of them out. So, if I come here, if I sacrifice this guy, I get a red. If I take this guy, I don't know if I can do it. Blue. No, I'm not going to be able to do this. I don't think. So I got the red. Hold on. So if I take 3, I'm going to get thrashed. That's pretty much how it's going to go. All right, let's get our 2 provisions. Let's get that and a black. Yes, I'm going to sacrifice these 2 cards for a blue and a black. I'm going to take this. I'm going to get another black. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to take a provision and I'm going to take this bro out with a yellow and 2 red. Okay, so he's out. I get 3 shells. All right, that's good. He's gone. Then this dude here is going to cost me 2 provisions. Yeah, the tidal wave. Yeah, I moved the tidal wave. Well, no. Did I? No. Tidal wave should be there. Okay, thanks, Matthew. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fight this bro. Okay. That costed me the 2 that I just dumped. And that's going to get me a worker and a shell. All right. Somehow, I still live. That goes there. Somehow. And I still have this for another provision. But what would that get me? Well, that and a sardine can will get me nothing. 2 bricks, wood, and that. Well, I'm going to cash in these 3. I'm going to get a brick. All right. Now I'm going to pay 3 bricks and a wood, because I gotta try to get this engine going, or else I'm finished. I'm going to take this off, and I can get one of anything. What's this? Oh, I get a provision for exposing that. Oh, I wonder what happens if there's no place for this to go. It just goes back. There we go. It gets unused. And then I'm going to use her for provision. So I still, okay, so now I've got to pay 2 shells, 1 wood. I got to discard a card. Uh-oh. That might have been the wrong move. And I could pay 1 wood. All right. Wow. That was close. So this goes here. That goes there. There. And then our next 2 contestants come out. And yeah, they're brutal. All right. So that comes back. This goes here. Oh, I pray. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, that's so close. Couple of workers might be able to survive this. I doubt it, but I'm fighting. All right, let's take what we can get here. We got a worker here. Boom. We got our 4 cards. We got a worker, a shell, and a provision. Boom, boom, boom. We've got a wood. Okay, now I get a wood and a shell. Alright. I get a red dude. Oh, but to keep going here. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. If I do that. Okay, so if I pay 3. Yeah, there's no way I can win. There's no way I can win. So if I pay the 3 and the 2 to move this up, that moves up, but I don't have enough guys to fight and kill 2 people. Or do Well, hold on here. Hold on here. I'm going to pay these two to get to the... Let's just try it. Let's just play it to the end. All right. And play this to play the black. All right. Yeah, that's no way. I'm going to play this to get the provision and the seashell. I'm going to play this. Do I just dump it and take the black? No. I'm going to do that. Let's see if we can pull this off somehow. I doubt it. But hey, it's the old college try, folks. So, alright. If I take a provision and a guy, I can get one guy of any color. If I take that guy, I can get one guy of any color. So if I take this, so let's do this first. 3 and then 2. Alright. That's going to pay for that. And that's going to go there. That's going to come off. I'm going to get a brick. Oh man, no. It's over. They get 3 guys. Okay, there's no way to even calculate that. Alright, so I would, yeah. The next turn they get 3 barbarians. So there's no way I can beat 3 barbarians. I lost. The rulebook says most people lose the first game. We all know you go out with your boots on, man. Matthew, thank you so much. All right, so you see where this is just one of those brain burners that's so much fun. I mean, this is a lot of fun. I suggest it's cheap. It's not overly expensive. It's worth it. Now, the legacy part about it is I draw one of these cards that I lost, and there are certain things that I have to do the next game when we play that I have to make sure I do, or poop, it's all over. So there's all kinds of things. Matthew, thank you so much for the donation. Let's see if Godzilla likes it. My dog. My dog. You can see where this game is a lot of fun. And it does a lot of things. And it does them all very, very well. Yeah, it's a Euro type game. But I kind of like this a lot. You've got to be smart with what you do with your cards. You got to make sure that you're moving at a good clip, which I wasn't. You got to take care of the barbarian. If you are not taking care of those barbarians, every single time you are going to get your head stomped in the mud, and you don't catch the breaks that you think that you're going to get. And when you go and sacrifice a card, what you don't realize is the sacrifice that you make isn't a good thing. But you play this until you lose 7 times. Okay, once you get to the gold card, it tells you this great story. Or you win 7 times, and then it tells a great story. Okay, the replayability here is ridiculous, and getting to the end is not easy at all. It's a little game with a big punch. I like that kind of stuff. All tip of the hat to everybody over at Renegade yet again. Okay, because that's all they do is make great games. That's all they do, folks. I know. I play G.I. Joe all the time. I play Power Rangers all the time. I especially with my grandson now. That's a thing. He knows who the Power Rangers are. So we've been messing with that. But what they do is just ridiculous. I think I got all the rules right. This is a game that people are looking right now and going, "Oh, Rob's streaming that right now? I really don't want to watch that." Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because this is just one of those games that you have to have. It's a tough game. And that's what makes this game great, is that if I went out and won this on the first time, do you think I open up this box again? Do you think I even bother to stream it? No. No, I don't. No, I don't. I go, oh, well, I won that. That was easy. Oh, I guess I could play it 7 more times and find out what the end story is. No, I wouldn't. All right? I'm going to get beat 5 out of 10 times. No, I'm going to get beat 9 out of 9 times. Let's be honest. Okay? Comes in a little box, but packs quite a punch. Legacy of You. This is a must-have. This is the legacy of you. Of you. Okay? You're going to want this. So what else did we get in the other day? Well, let me show you, folks. First, let me take a sip of the water. And then, wow, I did this in under an hour. I like that. I like that. We can stream it under an hour. I promised I'd be here, right? Oh, boy, that tastes good. No fun winning easy games. No. That's why I like to play on hard. So I got in part 2 of Thunder Road Vendetta, the Big Rig and the Final Five. So I'm looking forward to check that out. If you noticed, we got the Thunder Road right here. Okay, so we're gonna be looking at that later in the week. All right. I don't know what happened with DVG. They used to always send me stuff, but that's okay. I just go to Miniature Market and I just throw down the credit card. That's what I love about it. Warfighter, World War II, North Africa combat card game. I have everything else for it. So I said, you know what? You're going to throw some tanks in there. You're going to throw Monty. You're going to throw everybody else in there. Yeah, count me in. Love it. And then just to kind of keep my thing going, I also brought in Stuttgart Leader. If you played any of the Leader games, a lot of fun. Gary, your package went out today. Okay. It should be there by the end of the week. I made sure I got and I got stiffed. All right. And I'm going to tell you, if anybody wants the level 7 lot, which was level 7, Project Z, and then, hold on, I'm going to tell you in a minute. You had 2 copies of level 7, the old version and the newest version. You had Omega Protocol, Perdition's Mouth. Okay, that game alone was $100. Project Z, and then 2 expansions with it. Okay, it's about $500 worth of games. I started the bid off at $100. Okay, the guy bid it to $150, and then he tells me last night, oh, I live in Puerto Rico and I can't figure out the shipping, so sorry, I can't take it. Then don't bid. That's why I tell you guys in the beginning, check from my zip code, and if you're going to bid, bid. So if anybody sees this and wants that box, I'll give it away for $120. Okay, you just pay the shipping. It's well worth it. It's $500 worth of stuff. You get tons and tons of game in there. Okay, and I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. All right, I mean, it'd be thievery. But if not, I'll save it for next thing. But I haven't had that in a while where I got burned like that. Where they go, oh yeah, I bid. I can't swing it right now, but thanks anyways. So that person is banned forever from the bidding, from our auctions. We got one more auction in July. I'm gonna make it this month. It'll be at the end of the month. I need a break. It takes a lot to get all that stuff together. It takes a lot to take it down to the people that do the mailbox stuff. I would like Project Z and its expansions. I already have the level 7 stuff. All right, maybe we can work something out, Gary. Maybe I'll throw some other stuff in there. We'll talk offline. But I just it takes a lot of work, so I'm not going to do anything till before Gen Con. I don't think I'm going to go. You know something? I don't want to go to Gen Con. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to do it. I'm just not in the mood. I think there are so many board game creators that are just going to be up people's asses that I don't want to be another one there doing the same thing, And the only reason I go is to see people that I haven't seen in a long time. I like to go see Rodney. I like to go see some other people there. But I think I'm going to be just happy with just going to the Dice Tower this year and just calling it at that. I just think even if I went just for 2 days, I would just get so annoyed and I just want to come home. And the difference is that, instead of going to Gen Con, I can stay here and do some things with you guys over that whole Gen Con weekend. As far as getting the Cult of the New and racing like everybody else, I did that the first couple of years, and it was the biggest mistake. Take a look at some of the videos that I filled up the entire. I got like 7 boxes sent to me. I just don't want to do that anyways. You will be missed. Maybe Gen Con next year. I just don't think I have it in me. I don't know. I'm going to make a decision by the 8th, whether I go or not. And then if I go, it's only going to be for a couple of days. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to worry about it. Just do the best I can. And I'll be happy at that. This game was a lot of fun. And, I don't want to take away from the legacy of you, because this game is a must-have. And I'm telling you, because I think when you play this and you sit there and you get the feel of this, and it just has this feel about it that's really, really just a lot of fun. And it's easy to pick up. I had a great time playing it a couple times, and I've gotten my ass kicked every single time. That's the kind of game I want. That's the kind of game you should strive to have. So there you go. All right. That kills this stream. All right. I had a lot of fun. I want to thank my good friend Tom for popping in. I love Tom. A big fan of his. Matter of fact, I saw that he's doing Agents of Smirch. I think I'm going to go watch it so I can figure it out and do it here next. But after a while, you got to let his soak in for a bit, because he does it better than me, and I don't want to embarrass myself. I'm trying to think what else we have going on. And we're just doing it. Oh, tomorrow we'll be live. I've got a few more things I got to tape and get ready, because I got to upload everything, because the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, is going to be, you got it, the Dice Tower. And I will be bringing you coverage from the Dice Tower. So I will be taping stuff and putting stuff up. I will try to get some interviews. I'm going to talk to some people. I got some big surprises, because some people knew I was going, distributors, and they said, "Hey, I got something for you that you want to put on the channel." And I said, "Yeah, sure, I'll do that." Have a great day, Rob. It's been a great catching the live stream. Well, thank you so much. Always a pleasure. Still working on my brimstone painting. You go, Tom. I know it's going to be better than mine. Make sure that you send me some pictures so I can show everybody here at the channel. And listen to me. Listen to me. All right? I know you see a lot of you will see this later. But my boy, Tom, from Slicker Drips, okay? I don't know why I can't say that. Okay? Is a great channel. Go watch Tom. He's from the other side of the ocean, but I haven't seen any. He reminds me a lot of my good friend Ricky Royal, that he does things so clean, so well. so fun. And he just gets it right. Go over there, give my brother a subscribe, give him some love, okay? Watch some of his videos, and you'll see why that's one of my favorite channels, okay? No, we don't all try to kill each other and compete against each other and try to get distributors to pay us $7,500, okay? What we do is we admire the people that are in this, that work very hard at bringing you great content, and we become fans of them as well. So go over there, check it out, give my brother a subscribe, all right? That's my boy. Take good care of him. Plus he has Marty the cat. You know, I miss my cat. You guys all remember Cthulhu Kitty. Every time I was streaming, the tail would go by it. It'd be like this. All right? She was old. She passed on. We miss her. We miss her. I keep her ashes back there. Okay? We love her very, very, very much. We miss her. I'll tell you, anytime you bring an animal, that's like Gabby that comes and stays with me, my shepherd. You know? Marty is the real star. Marty's a hero. There's no doubt about it. And, you know, having a pet and loving it so much and having it a part of the show, it's a lot of fun. It makes for a lot of fun. It always did. Especially when I was doing streams where she would just lay down right on the board. And I'd just be like, you got to be kidding me. You got to go. And she wouldn't move for anything. Oh, well. The good old days. I love you all. Have a good day. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's July 4th here in the United States. So I don't know when I'll be streaming. Maybe in the morning, maybe in the afternoon. But either way, the best part about it is we'll get together. We'll do something fun and have a good time. Until then, my dear friends, I love you much. Have a great evening, and we'll see you soon.